voice over IP. What is VoIP? So voice over IP is a it's a broad term basically. Nowadays, you heard about WhatsApp call and call on Facebook, call on Gmail. So this is all due to possible the voice over IP development. So voice over IP is also referred VoIP, IP technology, internet telephony, broadband phone, internet phone, and digital phone. And it is an internet protocol that provides services over the internet, and these protocols allow us to make voice calls over the internet and transmit multimedia also using a broadband internet connection instead of analog phone line. So in short, if we say VoIP provide phone services over an internet. Now, why we use VoIP? VoIP is mainly used for digital communication. It allows us use to easily connect with your employees and customers using a computer. Some most important features of VoIPs are given below, like chat and video calling. So chat and video calling, like we are doing, it is voice over IP, and with that you can do also instant messaging, group chats, video sharing, conference calling, teleconferencing, switching between simultaneous calls, and share screens. So these all are the features of VoIP. And another most important why we use it is of its lower cost and connect multiple businesses. VoIP helps you to connect multiple businesses to a single system by combining multiple office phone systems together. Now how it works, how VoIP works. VoIP helps you to make a phone call anytime, anywhere using an internet connection instead of mobile network or landline. It helps us to improve productivity and enhance collaboration. It converts our voice signals, means the analog signals, into the digital signals, and then this digital signal is transferred over a internet protocol network. So using this VoIP packet, you can do landline calls, computer to computer calls with both parties speaks into computer microphones and listen through the computer headsets. A VoIP includes a service provider. There are several service provider for that. Those who can provide you voice over IP services, who offers better services than your traditional landline phones. So in VoIP, your data is stored in the cloud because it runs over an internet. So it also uses the online dashboard that allows user to manage contacts, phone calls, call forwarding, recording, and many things. So this how VoIP works. So VoIP is basically works on internet. This must be particular to everybody's mind that VoIP, for VoIP to establish, you should have a good internet connection, one thing, a high computation device also, like your computer must be of some better configuration. Then only you can enjoy the full features of VoIP. So features of VoIP: unlimited calling, there is no restriction on national or as well as international calls. And online faxing also, you can also send the faxes and the messages or text messages or video, anything. So this is a facility of VoIP. And HD voice quality, means high definition voice quality using VoIP, and it totally depends upon how good internet connection you have. If you have a bad connections, means the speed of the internet is slow, then you can't enjoy the full features of VoIP. And conference lines, yes, VoIP dedicated conference lines are used for doing meetings to several participants at the same time. You can see in Google Meet or the Teams, or there are several Skype, there are several platforms where you can do the conference. Smartphone app, yes, VoIP is used in iOS or Android devices for free. It helps us to answer any business calls from anywhere, anytime using the smartphone. Means nowadays VoIP is also it comes in the compute, not only the laptop or the desktop. It will come in your mobile accessories also, means mobile phones or your Apple Watch. Everywhere you can use this VoIP service. Text messaging also, although it is obsoleted, but still you can use the text messaging services on VoIP also. Means if you do not want to chat call, You can chat on the text messages. That will help, employees to send and receive text messages for their target customers. So text messaging is also included in VoIP. Team collaboration, yes, team collaboration help organization to chat with their team using one system, like we are conducting classes. So this is also a kind of sort of, collaboration where we can share the screen, and at the same time we can discuss the many things and faster and the easier. CRM integration, yes, this is also a very important VoIP feature, that it can be integrated with your CRM. CRM is your management system basically. So it is used to boost the productivity. Means you need not to be every time go to the like Cractrix. Cractrix we are using as in, CRM services for the institution, where we can integrate this Teams as well, or any Zoom or any other platform with for the VoIP services. So these are the, some features of VoIP. Now let us talk about some advantages of VoIP. So some VoIP services providers offer free VoIP services like WhatsApp. You need not to be pay anything, for WhatsApp to use the call services. So some of them VoIP services are free, and but some those who are, regular user, means for the business perspective they need this service. So definitely they have to pay something for that. But most of the VoIP service provider they using it as a free, because they want to, because internet on their service, they required only internet for this. So they need not to be, spend extra money for that. That is why they provided it free for you, so that in this way you come to their, platforms, and they can earn from the advertisements, running on the platforms. So VIP allows you to directly make a call from computer. Yeah, this is a feature advantage. A VIP phone or a traditional phones that is connected to an adapter, and VIP services are reliable and available at a lower cost. Yes, this is the advantage. VIP uses single network to carry voice and data. VoIP phones can be operated from anywhere using an excellent internet connection. This is very important. An excellent internet connection must be, required for VoIP phones. So services like call forwarding, international calls, all are, these are the features which are not providing you in a, free, your free ways, means free plan. But yes, these features are also available for when you go for a business plan. They will give you the some extra additional benefits like call forwarding, call recording, international calls, and business communications. So these are also available in the, business plans. So VoIP is more secure than the traditional phones, yes, and VoIP helps us to improve productivity. VoIP also helps us capability to integrate with the other apps, yes. But as you know, it has many advantages. It has some disadvantages also too. So let's discuss its disadvantages. So there are following disadvantages of VoIP. Number one is VoIP service provider may not offer a power backup facility. Yes, if power get go if it the electricity go in between, or stop in between, or internet connection get break in between, then you don't have, control over the call. So they are not providing your backup power backup facility. One thing, VoIP completely depends on power. If there is no power, means no telephone or no call. Yes, this is important. This is a disadvantage. High-speed internet connections is required, otherwise the quality of the call is poor. I already mentioned. There is a problem related to the emergency calls in VoIP, because all VoIP service providers do not directly connect with emergency calls. So, so this is one thing. This is one thing. As VoIP is based on internet, it includes several security risks such as cyber attacks, DOS, and so airways dropping. So these are certain drawbacks also. That are the drawbacks of limitations of, internet, not the basically the service provided, but obviously the internet drawbacks are also included in this VoIP services. So now let us talk about equipment needed for VoIP. To use VoIP, you basically need a computer, a high-end broadband connections, and VoIP software, yes, and fiber optics. So means VoIP particularly, it is dedicated to a certain software like WhatsApp. If you don't have WhatsApp, you can't do, WhatsApp call. So for WhatsApp call, you must have the software for that. In the same way, if I want to talk to you with Teams, then definitely you have either the desktop version or the web version of that particular service provider. So this is very important. For equipment needed, you need a computer, you need a high speed internet connection, and you need a VoIP software and a fiber optics. Means the connections, for to establish the connections, there must be a certain network. It is not necessary it is always fiber optics, but yes, any connecting media is required. And equipment for VoIP with an adapter, a VoIP adapter, a compatible phone is required. And for computer, a desktop or laptop internet connection, VoIP software, speaker, microphone, and a better headset for to listen it to carefully. So VoIP with the smartphones, it requires a smartphone and internet connection. So if you have only adapter, you need VoIP adapter and compatible phone. And if you are using it with computer, you need a computer or desktop or speaker, microphone, all the accessories. And for VoIP with smartphone, you need only a smartphone and an internet connection. So this is all equipment related with the VoIP. So this is all about today's class. I think everybody understand what is VoIP. So write down some questions first of all before going further. Just write down some questions. Number one, what is VoIP? What is VoIP and why we use VoIP? What is VoIP and why we use VoIP? And question number two, what are the features of VoIP? What are the features of VoIP? And next question, how does VoIP works? How does VoIP work? And one last question, what are the advantages and disadvantages of VoIP? What are the advantages and disadvantages of VoIP?